Hello folks, Cat Food McFly here with an update on what's going to be forthcoming in Early Access Update 13, the final Early Access update I hope, before full release. So today I thought I'd show you one of the items I've added in for number 13, something I've been asked for since I started, which is custom ponies. Your own town that you can define yourself, everyone in it. So here's the custom horse creation screen. Caveat, there's a lot of placeholders still. I still have to draw a few things. There'll be question marks down here in a second representing bits that I haven't quite got round to yet. But here we have Opal Toast, this rather nice looking horse here, a Pegasus in fact. And I'm going to show you with Opal Toast how you can edit your own horse. So, basics, we've got the body selected here. We've got these RGB sliders and you can slide those around and change your basic body colour. I think we'll leave a fairly blue. If you're using a sheet or some very specific colours, you can click these boxes and edit the numbers for RGB, or you can put in a hex code. Sometimes you find those on what we should call official images of horses, if you know what I mean, from a certain town. And below there we have the gender, female and male, and the race. So it could be an earth pony, a Pegasus, or a unicorn, with the appropriate horse adornment appearing. If I go onto eyes, we can use the colour sliders to change her eye colour. And there's also different types of eyes, so 16. So she's wide open at the moment, or it could be sultry, the shy type, laid back, suspicious, worried, and lashes that just won't quit, as well as many others. Also, while we're on the eyes, if you want to change your expression a little bit, if you right click and drag, you can move her eye around to give her whatever sardonic look you're looking for. The coat, which is hiding the cutie marks of course, which is why you can't tell who's who in the game. I've only put 2 coats in so far, but same business. You can change the colour of that. There's the mane. And now all the manes and tails have highlights, and as you can see, as requested especially, they don't have to be the same colour. So if I click highlight here, I can change the highlight of the mane. But if I decide I want a sort of more uniform look for my horse's hairdo, I can click this arrow here, match highlight to mane colour. Yep, and that will automatically set the mane's highlight to match the mane colour, so it's just a uniform mane. Same for the tail, there's this arrow here. If you want it to match tail to mane, and there we go. But you don't have to. If you want, you can just leave a highlight. I think we'll leave a little red streak in the mane there, in the tail rather. The other thing you have as an option is mods, which is just little bits and bobs to personify your horse a little bit. You can see there's a few missing here. But let's say we give her some freckles. You can actually activate as many of the mods as you want. Some of them don't work with each other. For example, you have a scarf and a bead necklace, it's going to look weird, but you know, who am I to stop you? If that's what you want to do, go for it. Mods are all the same colour, so again, you affect them with the sliders there. But there's not the space in the QR code to give them all an individual colour, unfortunately, so they're all the same colour. Hopefully that's not too big a deal for you, but talking of QR codes, you can share this horse because ponies are for sharing. So let's say I'm very happy with Opal Toast. I can click this little icon here with the S next to this little grid here, which is supposed to look like a QR code. I'll press S. Save Opal Toast as a shareable image. Why, yes please. And she saves into my Documents, Slaughterhorse 2 Ponies folder. This is on a PC of course. It'll be something different for mobile. So if I now go into my Documents folder, and in Documents, Slaughterhorse 2, I've got these three folders it's made automatically here, ponies, sets and screenshots. If you press F11 at some point in the game, it will save a screenshot if you fancy doing that outside of Steam. And here I've got a few horses I've already saved, so there's Opal Toast. So if I click on that, you can see it's a little image, which you can post on whichever social media you like, or you can email it. It's only a small image. Only 390 pixels by 195, and anyone that you share that with can import Opal Toast, your pony, into the game. So let's have a go with that now. So if if I click the L with the QR code, import a pony, let's say, ooh, Custard Blitz. And there's Custard Blitz imported from a QR code. So, all well and good so far, but there's more. Let's go on to the sets. So if you click the sets button, you come on to the sets, as I've called them, and you've got a lot. There's actually 16 different sets, so you can have 16 completely different towns. 40 because that's the maximum amount of horses in Slaughterhorse 2 in a game. And let's say I want to save this one here, so I'll click this empty slot and save. These buttons are placeholders, don't worry about them. And you can see Custard Blitz has been saved. Exit. Let's make a completely random horse. Oh dear, Flitter Smoke. He's been up late nights, you can tell. What's he been up to? Let's go to the set, save him. I've got 2 ponies on my set. You don't have to fill the whole thing. Any of these no horse things that you leave will just generate a random pony if you put them into your town. So let's say I accidentally save. Oh no, I got another Flitter Smoke. That's okay. You can trash him. You can also kill the entire set. Let's put him back. Let's make another random horse. Gads, hideous. I'm not very happy with how the stallions look. I'm going to change that. But let's save him anyway. In slot 2. So we've got Sugar, Glimmer and Flitter Smoke. Now let's say, oh, Flitter Smoke, blah, blah, blah. Actually, what about... Oh, not quite happy with the colour of that mane. So you can edit any horses you previously saved. So press the edit button. That puts him back on the edit screen. And I've decided, ooh, let's try a different mane. And a different tail. Match that to that. Okay, that's better. And then I can just save on top of that. Yeah, that's a much better Flitter Smoke. So, if I go on to set 2, what you can also do is use QR codes, the magic of QR codes once again, to share your entire set. So let's call this, actually no, let's not do that. Let's go back onto set 1. And we'll give this set a name. Whoops. Uglies, because that's what they are. And I'll put my credits on. And I can export as a shareable image the entire town, the Uglies set. So let's go on to another one. Let's use QR import. And if I go into my sets folder, you see there's Uglies. I'm going to pretty these up a bit. But here's one I made earlier. Let's open SH2 My Pwns. Thinks a little bit. And there we go. I've got an entire town all saved in the form of a QR code. Again, it's just an image. You can email it, you can post it anywhere, and you can save yourself an entire town for other people to play with. So let's see. Let's edit Bubblegum Cookie here. And then once you've loaded someone else's town, or a big town you saved yourself, you can edit those ponies to your heart's content. Give her a party perm tail. Give her a different coloured highlight. Now when you actually start the game, there's various ways it sort of attempts to interpret what you want. So say for example you choose to use a 20 pony set in a 40 pony game. You'll have your 20 ponies and 20 randomly generated ones. If you use something like a 40 pony set but you only play a 20 pony game, it will just pick 20 ponies at random for you, which you can use. You designate which one is actually you, and when you're on the town screen you can actually see them running about. They are two-dimensional. They're like little Paper Mario sprites, because that's the only way I could fathom out how to do it. But it's not as distracting as I thought it was going to be. So that is the pony creator for Slaughterhorse 2. So next time I'll show you, I think I might show you how we bake cakes nowadays. So Hopefully that's got you interested in seeing the next update, and I'll see you again soon.